pretty good feedback from your original first short shot, the bump and run, and some really good feedback from the little bit longer shot, about 20 yards. What we've done now is we've moved back to about a 40-yard range, and basically almost the same landing area really, because you do want to land it on the green from here. If you land it short, it's probably not going to get on the green unless it comes out low. So with this particular shot, I would set up very standard, kind of like what you would do your normal pitch shot, with just a bigger swing, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself up, and I'm going to get a little bit bigger of a swing, but I'm going to keep everything still very fluid. Got a little higher than I wanted, but you get the idea of you want to try and land it almost the same thing past that stick. I'll show you one more time. And basically the ball's going to release a little bit and go to the hole. So it's good to have a variety of shots from this distance too, because if you have a lot of green to work with, you can play a lower shot. But obviously, like if we were going to this pin over here, which you don't even have any room to land it, you can hit a number of shots into this pin. You can land it short and run it up, or you could try and hit it really high and, you know, basically land it and stop it closely. So it's just your choice on what you get comfortable with. That's why I say I want you to move around the green and even sit here and hit a few bump and runs and see how you like it, and then even hit a few higher ones and see what your better percentages are. So that's a great thing to do for practice. So if I were here and I'm going to go, okay, I need to land this into that hill to kill it and then let it release to the hole, I'm going to practice that of I want to keep it low, bounces, and then I noticed, okay, it took a couple bounces and it was still short, so I need to hit that harder. So then if I'm going to take the other shot and go higher, that's the same thing. I need to pick a landing spot. I have to almost land it on the green, but I need to get it up in the air in order for it to get somewhere near the hole. So that's a great way to think about those shots. So here you got green to work with, so you can decide whether I want to hit this low and, you know, just land it on, let it release, or you can hit a higher shot if you like that more and try and land it a little further into the green and get the ball to stop a little bit quicker. So you go ahead and you choose what shot would you be comfortable with playing here?
I think I'm going to try a little bit higher.
A little bit higher of a shot? Okay, I like that. Try and think about, I don't know if you noticed, you kind of stuck the club in the ground a little bit. I want you to try and feel like you're coming across the grass more on the top of the grass, like you're brushing it, like you're giving the grass a haircut. And don't get faster, still nice and smooth, just right off the top of the grass. There you go. And try and feel that in your shot, where you just want to pick it clean. Out of it a little bit.
I lift it up again?
Yeah, you lift it up a little bit on that. Come back here a little bit. Let's try that one more time.
This new routine is throwing me off.
It's tough. You know, you're like I said, you're so used to just getting in and stepping and hitting the ball that putting a pre-shot routine is making you think about something else. But the more you do it, the more it'll become just normal for you. That ground first, and that's going to basically manipulate your club face. So if you stay on the top of the grass and try and brush it, it's okay to take a little divot, but I just don't want to see you, you know, digging down into the ground, because that's going to it's going to do that. You're going to get under it, and like you saw, that one that you did that, you pulled it left, and it went really high. So and it went longer than what you intended. So that basically shut your club face down at impact, and it did this. So it turned your 56 into a 50 degree or something like that, and that's what resulted in it going longer. Do you have any questions about this shot in particular?
No, I think like on the last shot, I really thought about keeping my chest down.
Okay.
So I think I need to focus on that as
Of course.
I'm hitting these shots, especially.
Of course, definitely. I mean, your basic fundamentals, like we've gone over, is just basically keeping everything centered, and also your chest and your arms should always work together. Your head stays down, and even in a 50-yard shot, you do have a little hip movement, but it's more of a turn than anything. So it's really your chest, your shoulders work together. I mean, you can see my chest turns exactly as my shoulders do with the shot. So if you can keep your chest on top of the ball and rotate through it, your impact results will be so much better.
Yeah.
Okay? Any other questions?
No.
No? Okay, good. Good job.